12 signs that you are dealing with a master manipulator.
You know what? There's 12 signs.
Manipulator.
There's 12 signs in the astrological calendar too,
That's
right?
true.
Ooh, okay.
So there's 12 zodiac line ass bitches.
There's also 12 eggs in a dozen.
And 12 months in the calendar.
You're right. Okay, so there's this new study on this
I got nothing.
This trait called Machiavellianism.
Oh, Tupac!
Machiavelli.
That's the only thing I know about Machiavelli.
So this new study can help you spot manipulation.
Do you know? Okay, so Machiavelli, he wrote the book called The Prince.
He's an Italian philosopher.
And he wrote this, basically, the theory is for prince royals and people who want to maintain and sustain power, but it's made for nobles who are pushovers. So they're teaching people how to be a little bit crazy, because his theory is the bad guys always win. Not the nice guys. The bad guys who don't play by the rules, they win, because people who play by the rules in politics and war and all that stuff, what ends up happening is their goodness is exploited. While bad people, they don't give a fuck because they'll break, lie, steal, cheat, whatever they fucking have to win.
Ned Stark. That's why he got his fucking head cut off.
Real quick, also, Tupac called himself Machiavelli because he studied Machiavelli in prison.
Machiavelli.
And a lot of people think that Pac faked his death because Machiavelli wrote about how the only way to escape your enemies is to fake your own death.
Right.
Do you think he faked it?
I think Pac is still alive. Yeah, I do.
Genuinely?
I do.
No memes?
No memes.
I hope.
No memes way.
Good for you.
No memes.
Do you think Neil Armstrong's really dead?
Yeah.
I don't.
I think the real person that isn't dead is Elvis.
Yeah.
Why?
When?
You think Elvis is dead or not dead?
Sorry.
Elvis is not dead.
I think Michael Jackson's not dead either.
I think Michael Jackson's not dead.
Michael Jackson's pretty dead.
I don't think he's dead.
He's pretty dead.
I don't think Michael Jackson's dead.
Wait, let's get back to Machiavellianism.
No, I think that Michael Jackson's still doing his thing.
Which is what?
Oh, he's touching children.
Oh, no.
Steve, please.
No, I think he's still doing it.
Let's talk about this.
Tiff, please. Let's talk about
Okay,
this.
so let me give you a definition.
Wait, what did Michael Jackson do other than touch
Cállate
children?
la boca, Steven. Stephen Paul Greene. Machiavellianism is a psychological trait centered on interpersonal manipulation, unemotional coldness, and indifference to morality. Okay?
Damn, that sounds twisted as fuck.
Yeah.
It sounds Machiavellian.
There's 3 ugly traits I think that people.
Yes,
There's psychopath, there's Machiavellian, and then there's narcissism.
Oh, that one.
Really?
Okay, yeah, so it's narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy? Psychopathy?
Okay, so everyone can take this test.
That's the dark tirade.
Yeah, and then you can see which ones you lean more
I
toward.
will tell you right now.
Tell us, please.
I'm just gonna shut
Me
up.
and Joe are ENTJ debaters.
Listen, I don't know what I am.
Oh.
Okay, there
I'm a
is
Capricorn.
scale.
Are you?
No,
There is
Scorpio.
a 12.
I'm 5'11".
There's a 12-item scale that divides into 2 components of views and tactics, okay? I will show you the first, or tell you the first one. So, this is the scale. Number 1. In my opinion, human nature is to be dishonest.
Yep.
No.
Number 2.
It's relative.
Okay, out of these 6, okay, listen. Out of these 6 things that I'm about to say, pick out which one you like you fall into the most, okay? I said the first one. Number 2, I think that most people will take advantage of others in the right situation.
No.
Number 3, when people do something nice for me, they really have another agenda.
No.
Yeah,
Number
fuck them.
4,
Wow.
I feel that deep down, people trust each other.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Number 5, I think people would rather help each other than act selfishly.
Yes.
Number 6, I believe that most people are essentially good.
Yes, that's me. That's the one I think.
I'm mostly talking about Americans.
I think 6.
I think it depends.
Yes, out of these.
It always depends. It always depends.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you're 6. What are you?
I'm a 6.
I think I'm going for 2.
2?
I'm 6.
What are you?
I am 6, but everyone is doing their good. They're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What that means is, even if you're a gang member
Yeah. You're
and committing crime,
Yeah.
you're doing your good.
Yep.
So
Yes.
that's why it's relative to me,
I'm with
and
you.
I don't really know. Everyone's fighting their own fight, is what I'm saying.
I'm with you,
But they're innately doing it for a good reason.
Because it's good in their mind.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying 6
Yes.
too.
Generally,
what's 2 again?
Two is, I think that most people will take advantage of others in the right situation.
Oh, Tim is shady as fuck.
the reality is, you're
He's
right.
leaning like more towards Machiavellianism.
Because I believe that people will steal with the right opportunity without. They would justify their thievery, and they wouldn't even realize that they're stealing.
Maybe. That makes sense still.
Me playing the Elder Scrolls game, dude. When I play an Elder Scrolls game, I'm stealing all kinds of shit.
I cheat like a motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So now this is the views subscale, okay? So now you guys all know where you stand.
Where do I stand?
Tactics. Oh, the last 3 were like the good traits, and then the top 3 are like the bad traits of Machiavellianism.
Yeah, because we know Tim Shady. Keep going.
I
Okay.
just know that, you know, people
You've seen some shit.
people are good and people are bad, and that's just kind of part of who we are.
What about the manager of the Backstreet Boys whose shirt you're wearing right now? Do you think he was good?
Zing, get it right.
What about the manager of NSYNC who was also...
Bye.
By the way, he's the same guy, Lou Pearlman. Yeah, so what'd you think of him?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, took advantage of these boys.
Wait,
Oh, so why are you wearing a shirt then? In solidarity with Lou
wait,
Pearlman?
I want to know.
I
We can talk
agree.
about his tactics. Here we go.
Wait, I
So
wanna
tactics subscale. Number 1, I think that it is okay to be unethical for the greater good.
No.
Number 2, I think that it is okay to take advantage of others to achieve an important goal.
No.
Number 3, it is sometimes necessary for me to mislead others to get things done.
Those first 3 make me horny.
So you agree with those first 3?
No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
Number 4, I value being honest over getting ahead.
Yes.
Number 5, to me, it is never justified to deceive others. Number 6, to me, something is not worth doing if it requires being unethical.
Yeah, I'm a 6.
I think I'm number 4. What was
6.
4 again?
He just threw a number out.
I value being honest over getting ahead.
Yep.
It's like, I want to rob houses sometimes. Which number is that?
No, I'm number 4.
That is number 1. I think it's okay to be unethical for the greater good.
I like number 4.
Or actually, it could be number 2. I think it's okay to take advantage of others to achieve an
I've heard
important
you say
goal.
number 1 and 2.
Never. Number 4.
I think I'll take a 3 on that.
It is sometimes necessary for me to mislead others to get things done.
Yeah, because I think about
Good for you, man.
I think about emails I've sent to brands to get my brand deals, and I'm like, I've said things just to convince them that I'd be good for their brand, even though I know it's not true.
Yeah.
You know what, actually? I think you're more effective for their brand than you give yourself credit for.
Oh, so
Thanks.
deep down you were telling the truth.
Most people do this. They don't recognize the power that they bring to some brand. But genuinely, you have to realize that sometimes you can't scroll up to get the fucking actual number of what you impacted. Sometimes it's a repetition game, right? Like me and Bart and Joe, we all advertise the same thing on the same day. Well, maybe my post didn't reach them, but maybe Joe's didn't reach them, but maybe by the 3rd time, Bart's did.
It closed the deal.
And then they don't see mine or Joe's when they look at the analytics.
They see my link.
Right. Or sometimes it's not either of us, all 3 of us. It's they go, well, I don't want to open it in fucking an iPhone because it goes to Safari and I hate Safari. And so they go to their own phone and they open it up there, and that's where it's effective. So this idea that like we can analyze where it all came from is bullshit. So I think you're more effective for brands than you think.
I'm just saying I've definitely told brands that I like that whose food I didn't like that I liked, so I could get a check to do a video.
Well, that's just dishonest. Yeah, that's very dishonest.
Fuck, man. Now that you're admitting it.
Oh well, yeah.
All right, Joe. Where do you think you
Is it a
fall?
fast food brand? I sure hope we didn't promote them at the foodies.
The tactics subscale. Wait, you're not in frame at all. Anywhere. In any.
I agree with all this shit.
You gotta pick one. Where do you fall?
What's the one you agree with the most?
Number fucking 1.
Because he reads slow.
You're number 1?
Number 1.
So you're the closest to Machiavellianism. The bad or the worst trait
So far, that's on brand.
is from what they're saying here.
To be number 1 is to be unethical for the greater good. I will take a fucking dick for all of you.
Why is that unethical, Joe?
A small dick or a
Not
big-
in my line of ethics.
Joe, but let's clean it. Joe, let's help them understand.
Not it is lie.
Would you take a small dick or a big dick for all of us?
Anything for you guys.
We love you, Joe.
It's like real, like crazy, man.
He said anything.
It's
You
real.
talking mouth or butthole?
You said anything.
The more painful it is, the more indebted you will be to me.
So they were saying that
Long term.
they were saying that people that were scoring higher, that they are more likely to have misanthropic views towards others and to be highly narcissistic and to have lower well-being.
Wait. Didn't me and Gio like vote the highest one every time?
What score higher means you pick the first ones?
Pick the last one.
The last one's like 6s and 6s.
I think so. I don't know.
6s and 5s.
You guys can read this yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not rated by number.
That's some that's some whack ass shit to say. Like psychologically, we can rate you by 1 out of 6.
Well, no, it's a two-parter. So it's
right.
1 out of 6 for the views and 1 out of 6 for tactics, and
It's
then
whack.
seeing where you fall.
Listen, IQ tests aren't even 12 questions. So like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
They're generally speaking. So
They're pretty much going, what do you want in your 2-piece combo? I know who you are.
here's the
Right.
thing though. The reason why these self-assessed surveys do not fucking work is because people have something called an ego that
Ego.
prevents them
Yes.
from seeing who they really
Yes.
are.
Yeah.
So they go, oh, I'm a wonderful person.
Yes.
Do you think
Especially if you know
dictators-
the answer at the end.
Dictators don't fucking go around the world saying, I'm doing evil.
Dude, Kim Jong Un's like, I'm killing it, brother.
I'm so honest and ethical.
I'm so awesome.
They're like, look at all the wonderful shit I'm doing.
He's like, you should see what I do for my people. Like there's like 3 of them who would love me.
That's why you gotta get someone else to rate you.
Yeah.
And it depends on perspective.
Anonymously,
Yeah.
It completely depends on perspective.
For
I gotta read this
sure.
Machiavelli book.
It's cool. It's called The Prince.
Oh, I have that. I just never read it.
Yeah, I mean,
I bought it. I just never read it.
it's really one of the first books, or one of the books that's survived throughout time. That a lot of leaders and politicians and people that have to maneuver through social situations, they learn this book because it just teaches people how to be socially manipulative.
Oof.
Like the art of war.
Which one was it? Was it that? No, not
48 Laws of Power.
that one. I
one's really
recently.
good, too.
No, I got the audiobook.
It's insane.
Audiobook, and I hated every minute of it. I'm like,
I'm friends with the author.
I'm like, you are viewing the world from the most like ugliest. I felt so disgusted listening to that book.
Wait, why? Why is it?
I didn't like it because they were saying like every single person in your life is an asshole out to get you, and
I didn't get that from the book.
that's what I
That's
got.
this test is saying. Because me and Gio said some very reasonable shit. And they're like, yo, if you scored high, you're a piece of shit. And I'm like,
I'm like,
Maybe we didn't read that right.
but, like,
maybe I didn't read that right.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have that book and I study. I love
48 Laws of Power. That's the one.
Yeah, I have that book. I love
I
Robert.
was like, fuck
Robert
that
Greene's
book.
fucking amazing.
I didn't like it.
And I like his recent book. It's called Laws of Human Nature. It's one of the best.
I like that
Right?
book.
It's the same author.
I like that book a
48
lot.
Laws of Power. Okay, here's the thing about that book. It's not meant for everyone because
Clearly.
it's really
It
about.
wasn't meant for me.
You got to look at it from an outside perspective of the dynamics of power in human nature. Like, why do people?
And of course, people want to come after you if you have the most power.
Right, and then so you're in a world where people powerful places, it attracts interesting characters.
Okay.
So how do you maneuver in that dangerous world?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's different because for me, the way I was receiving, I literally only listened to like 5 or 10 minutes. I didn't even give it a chance because immediately I was like, I hate this shit because it was like everyone in the world is out to get your power. I'm like,
yeah.
Put it this way though, you also hate mafia.
I do. I
So
hate
you don't
it.
understand that world. It's different.
world.
Yeah.
I'm like, keep me out of it.
Yeah, mafia turns me on sexually.